Righty ho, I think. Yes, I'm recording. So today is Monday, and I thought, I've just got home from work, I've just made myself a nice cup of tea. Well, I think it's a nice cup of tea. And I thought I'd knit a couple of rows and just chat while I'm doing that. Yeah, I'm a bit tangled. Yeah, because what have I got? Oh, that's better. I've got 6 more rows to do, and then I change colour. So yeah, this is where we're at now. It's an overcast day. It didn't get too sunny today, but very, very muggy. Very muggy. Oh, it was a bit of a struggle. But we got there in the end, didn't we? Yeah, I've just finished watching Ellie from Little Drops of Wonderful's vlog on her, I think it's on her crochet knit channel, so that's, yeah, Little Drops of Wonderful. She went to the East Anglia Yarn Festival, and so she did a vlog. That fly just landed on my nose. She did a vlog about that, which I love. I love those vlogs because I've never been to one. They're way too far away from me. We're in the main centres and we're quite isolated, and it's hours and hours and hours to get anywhere. So one day I might. And the thing is, like, if I was to go and I did decide that I was going to travel all that way, these flies are going nuts because I've opened the doors. If I was going to travel all that way, I think I'd like someone with me. So yeah. So anyway, it was quite funny because at the end she mentioned some people that she bumped into, and she mentioned you, Sue Dale. And for those who don't know, Sue watches this and she comments every time. It's so lovely. I love hearing from her. So she said she met Sue, and I knew it was you because I'm pretty sure you came over from watching her vlogging channel when she was reading out names of people doing Vlogtober, and she read out mine. And I was like, oh, I know her too. Funny, eh? All across the world. So yeah, oh, it looks so lovely. And then I thought I must ask, if I don't know, Kelly, if you're watching this, whether you got to go to that yarn festival, because that's in your neck of the woods. So I'll message you on Discord later and find out. So yes, and that's pretty much it. The schools are striking again on Wednesday. Well, the teachers are, and the rest of us who aren't teachers still have to go to work. And even though, I mean, I have work to do, it's just a bit boring when there's hardly anyone around. You know, day goes quite slow. But a couple of the teachers that aren't in the union for whatever reason are actually quite good friends of mine, so they can come and hang out with me. That was probably a really loud slurp because it's quite hot. So yeah, so that's on Wednesday. Tomorrow's really disappointing. I don't even know if I told you guys this story. So back on the 6th of March, I received 2 letters in the post from our hospital. Please forgive me if I've already mentioned this. I forget what I've talked about and what I haven't. And they were basically, so I'm quite open about this. I've got issues with abnormal cells on my cervix, and it's been ongoing for the past 3 years, I want to say. So I've had 2 colposcopies and 2 LETS procedures, which is where they remove the abnormal cells surgically. And I'm booked in. My last meal was abnormal. So I got these 2 letters, and one was dated the 16th of February, which was 2 days after our cyclone. And the appointment was for something like either the 28th or the 23rd of February to see a gynecologist for a colposcopy. Well, I received that on the 6th of March, so I wasn't going to get to the appointment on time. But not only that, there was a second letter received on the same day from the same department, dated the day before the appointment that was on the first letter, for the 28th of March with a different gynecologist. It's like, you're joking. So anyway, I thought, well, obviously I'm going to the second appointment, aren't I? Because the first one's not been and gone. But then I got a phone call on Friday, just gone, so 28th is tomorrow, and I had gone through the channels of filling out a leave form so that I could have the whole day off, because they're always morning clinics and it's not comfortable going back to work after having a colposcopy. So, well, not for me anyway. And get a phone call from them. Oh, we have to cancel. Did they say we had to cancel another clinic or one of the clinics? I don't know. But whether she means a set day that they can't do anymore, I don't know. But she couldn't give me another date. She said, we will contact you on the Friday of the week before you're to come in. I'm like, so what if I worked out of town and I had to come in and take, I'm going to take leave, and I think my boss is understanding, they'll let me take it, but it's just such a hassle. I was really cross. And I was trying to be, because, I understand the person at the other end of the phone. It's not her fault. But I think she must have known it was a bit shitty. I said to her, did you realise that you guys sent me 2 different letters for 2 different doctors for 2 different appointments that both came to my house on the same day, well after the first appointment that was on one of the letters? Oh, no. So she goes, yeah, our mailing system's not that great. It's like, you're joking. So that's my complaint. So that was tomorrow, and I was actually quite looking forward to having the day off, because you've got to have some perks of having a horrible procedure done. And I don't know, but I hope they bloody hurry up, because it's not nice knowing that you've got something ticking along inside your body that you'd rather just have dealt with. So the first time I had the procedure done, they were extremely high grade. Next step would have been cancer. So, and that was all happening around the time my mum was diagnosed. So kind of like, just don't want to muck around. I want to get it out. Grr. So that would have been my cool thing to do tomorrow. Might have some, I will have some happy mail arriving in the next couple of days, one of which I've been waiting for quite a couple of weeks. I ordered myself a really nice handbag, but it was coming from Australia. It was coming from a family-owned business where they make their own leather handbags, and I just fell down a rabbit hole and I ended up buying this thing, didn't I? I'd started looking at handbags, and then next thing, the algorithm on Instagram and Facebook was showing me these ads, and hello. So, what's that? and because I've had to go through and reassess all my shoes because I can't wear anything that's too tight because of that Morton's neuroma on my foot could come back if I wear anything really tight. I've had to get rid of quite a few pairs of shoes, and so I ordered myself a pair of Doc Martens shoes. So I've got some boots, but I just wanted some shoes as well. So they were on sale, so they're a little bit of, I think they were $70 off. But they're an investment. You know, I never used to be able to afford to buy nice things for myself, and now I can, so I will. No apologies. I've been at that point in my life where I've had no money at all. I've been at that point in my life where I've had to ask for a food parcel, and now I can afford to do nice things for myself. So every now and then I do. Yeah. Tonight we are going to have Scotch fillet steak. I've just got that out on the coffee table thawing because I didn't really plan ahead, did I? And I was thinking about making, I'll make a bulgur wheat salad because if there's enough left over, Evan and I can take that for our lunches. I think that'll be quite nice. So the bulgur wheat salad is the one that I do with the roasted veggies cubed up inside it. Yeah. So that's pretty much it. I think Evan's got fire training tonight, so while he's out I'll probably do the invoices. I just wanted to break away from a computer screen. I've been staring at one all day. So I've got a bit of bookwork to catch up on for the business. Yeah, I'd like to make some pumpkin soup too. I think we'll see how we go. Ooh, the wind's coming through that back door, but it's quite nice. It was a bit yucky. I need to start writing up some podcast notes too. I've got to get a podcast done. A month just kind of flies by, and I think I did the last one just at the end of February because I think that was when I said, I'm going to do March vlogs. That was a good idea, Carla. Probably a good idea to do vlogs during the holidays when you've got something to show. April was probably a better time, but never mind. April we have school holidays. But, if I decide, if I go through the school holidays and maybe if we go down to Wairoa to see my family, I might do a little day trip vlog or something like that. We'll see how we go. No promises. See how we go. I think I like the idea of maybe experimenting with doing those sort of like little short vlogs that people do where they just like they're going away or maybe they're embarking on a little project or something and they're just going to take you step by step through what they do. There's no pressure on those ones because it's not like every day. I mean, like some days I just don't feel like talking to anybody. And then when I come home from work and I've been having to talk to people all day even when I don't feel like it, and then I've got to turn on the camera and start chatting to people. I do love the interaction though with you guys, so that's why I do it. So that's 1 of 6 done. Have a sip of my tea and I need to cross this off my little doodacky. I've just purchased, where is it? Oh, it'll be over there. I've purchased 2 more sock patterns. One's a DK sock pattern, so I can't do that until I've got some DK sock yarn. I've got DK, but it's got no nylon in it, and it'll probably pull up. So these are the DK ones. So that's going to go towards my year of socks. And that's Kelly's little thing there. And the other ones are the ones that I'll start. These will be my March socks. So I need to get those other ones done. And I'll make these little ones in that wool that I might make it in that, or I might save that for another pair, and I might dye up some nice sea greeny blue wool, because I haven't done any dyeing for a while and I really enjoy dyeing. Not dyeing, but wool, colourful wool dyeing. Yeah, maybe I'll do that. I think that might be quite nice. So yes, I bought those today. And yeah, that'll be it for now. I'll be back. So I soaked some yarn for a little while. Now this is showing up quite sky sort of blue, but it's actually teal. Doesn't look that colour in real life. In real life it is teal, so it's more greeny than that. So I'm putting it in that, and then when it's absorbed most of that colour, I'm going to sprinkle some of these colours. So I've got spruce, which is one of my most favourite ones, so a bit of a greeny blue there. Some sapphire blue, some sky blue, and turquoise. Oops. And we'll see what that does. And then I've also got the very last of my bulgur wheat that I've got in the house cooking, which is fine. I don't need a lot. It always ends up making way too much. So I'm just letting that absorb all the water, and I'm just cooking it in vegetable stock. Nothing fancy, just OXO cube. Yeah, how's that going? Oh yeah. Oh, that back one didn't ignite. Come on, ignite. That's why it's taken a while to heat up. And then the veggies are in there in the air fryer doing their thing. So I'll come back to you when I've done a bit more. So it has absorbed all the colour now. You can see the sides are all gone. So now I'm going to do some sprinkles, but I'll have to do that without the camera. Now amidst all the steam, it's probably a little bit hard to see, but I have done some speckles and so on. So once that's done, I'll show you when it's hanging to dry, and you'll be able to see where the colour is taken. I'm quite happy with that. I think it's very coastal waters and a lot greener than what you can see. Right, here we go. Well, it's still coming out really quite blue. I thought in the natural light it might show it's more green with blue. Bluey green. Okay. Look at this. Some little fantails come inside. So cute. Hello, little pea waka waka. You see the fan on their tail? Yeah, mate, you need to go back out the back door, love. Oh, yep. Gone back out the back door.